Hello and welcome to MOTORSCRIBES. We're here at the Montra facility where they've unveiled, or opened rather, their vehicle assembly line for their tractor trailer known as the Rhino 5538. I'm just going to walk you around this facility and show you some rather cool stuff on what you get out there, including them putting together the vehicle on the assembly line. So that's something that we can check out. Let's go and do that right now. So over here is the assembly line, and as you can see, you've got the chassis of the truck already kitted out with the suspension, the front and rear axles, a lot of the connectors, and all of that has already been put in place when the chassis reaches this spot. And there are these little robots that sort of run around the plant as well, and I'm going to try and capture one of them if I see them, that also help with this entire line. From here you can see that you've got the chassis coming in, getting kitted out with the basics, and then it moves onto the assembly line. And as we make our way down the assembly line, you can see how stuff gets put together. Now over here, the first bit that's come into play is obviously you've got your battery management unit right up front, and then you've obviously got your entire transfer case and drive. So you'd actually have the axle coming out over there. And as you move along, more stuff goes on. The next to get installed is actually the battery setup. So with the Rhino tractor trailer, what you can see is that the battery goes on like a tall tower on board. So that entire structure that you see going on is the battery pack. And pretty neat. We're talking about a pretty massive battery pack on board. I think it's 285 kilowatt hours. Gives the vehicles about a range of 198 kilometers on a single charge. And as you can also see over here, you've got the drive shaft that has now come in, and it's all been connected up. So you've got your management unit over there. You've got your battery stack right here. Pretty massive and impressive thing. All your drivetrain components have now gone on, and the next thing that comes on is the driver cabin. So over here you can see that the cabin has been installed. Now obviously these are prefabricated. They come in, and once they go on board, then all your added bits are connected up front, including your water cooler for your batteries. You've got your spray unit for your windshield wipers. All those little bits come on board, and you can also see right there it's on a hydraulic strut. So again, so it can be tipped and gives you that access to the module inside should you need any routine maintenance. I was talking about robots earlier, and there you go. So you can see these little robots sort of running around the factory doing their thing, and pretty cool. They play a little music so you don't bump into them, and plus they stop if you come in front of them, and pretty safe that way. But anyways, back to the assembly now. Now the wheels have gone on at this stage, and as you can see now the tractor trailer is actually taking shape. So you've got the cabin, you've got the wheels, you've got everything all connected up. And as you move along, you have the final fitments done. So over here, the mud guards have gone on, the lights have come into play. You've even got your mud flaps coming in, and this is pretty much the finished truck, where they do actually cover up the battery stack. But this is pretty much the finished truck over here, and we are now at the end of the assembly line that Montra has unveiled over here in Manesar. So pretty neat. I think it all comes together very nicely. But just to give you a little bit more in terms of detail, this is where all the cabins are stocked, and when they have to be fitted, they're moved from this area, put onto the line, and then they get put on board. As you can see, the cabins are completely prefab, so you got all your bits in here already, and when it gets on the line, it just gets connected up. And last but not the least, don't mind the crowd, but what I was talking about, where the battery pack gets covered up, you can see that over here. So that's how the truck eventually looks, and you've got your range of about 200 kilometers on a single charge. There are two variants of this. There's one that you can swap out the batteries in 6 minutes, and that's for long haul use. Take it out on a 1,000-kilometer drive, stop off at battery swapping areas, swap the batteries in 6 minutes and continue. Or you get the fast charging one, which can charge at 240 kilowatts on a fast charger, and that allows you to get a full charge in about an hour, and you have a usable range of about 160 kilometers per charge. So again, something that can be used for short distances and is convenient. Montra is looking at producing 6,000 of these annually. Prices start at 1.15 crores for these trucks.